And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Fred VanVleet.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Coby White is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And Richard, the season's still in its early stages, but the travel miles already starting to add up for some teams.
But it's so easy now compared to a few decades ago. All flights are chartered, team meals, sleep sciences. Road games aren't easy, but they are easier.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Şengün with a screen on White. VanVleet passes to Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's VanVleet. Houston moving it around. 6 to shoot to the inside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He may be undersized, but VanVleet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Outside Williams. Back to White. Williams, a screen on VanVleet. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Houston. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season the 71-72 Lakers had at just over 12 points. These guys are nipping at their heel.
And it's good for 2. White's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Green. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Here's White. He's got 5. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Vucevic. Smith in the post. He's guarded by Williams. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Houston, Jabari Smith at the line for 1.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And let's take a look at some numbers for VanVleet. and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. Now, here's Dosunmu. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's White. Misses off the right iron. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's good, 2 points.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Vucevic setting the pick for Vassell. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Beyond the arc. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Dosunmu over Green. And the Bulls with another miss. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
White against Van Vliet. Now Şengün. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Şengün. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Whitmore. 9 points last game out. White against Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Now, here's Şengün. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. They kick it out to Green. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Here's White. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Dosunmu. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. White finds Williams. Ball, a screen on Smith. Nobody near Williams. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Şengün. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Şengün. And it's White with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Vucevic. And the Bulls, another 3.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent at catch and shoot.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Inside. Şengün, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
White the pass to Vucevic. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 4. Now Van Vliet. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Smith. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Smith hits them both.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Now, here's Vucevic. He has 7. Vassell, no good. And Vliet on the wing. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Smith.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Coby White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Chicago has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Ball kicks to White. Vucevic setting the pick for Vassell. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Rockets trail by 4. On the wing, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. It's stolen by Vucevic. And stolen by Thompson. Green with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. And Green gets it to go.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Ball, the pass to Smith. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Vassell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 6 points for Devin Vassell. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Ball against Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Here's Thompson. Misses the 3.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. 6-point game. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Vassell kicks the ball. Lets the three fly. Thompson with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Vassell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Pass to Vucevic. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thompson, a screen on Ball. Van Vliet passes to Smith. Houston needs to get a shot off. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 5 now. Now here's White. Here's Vassell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Chicago. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Rockets trail by 3. Kevin Huerter is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Shepard's checked in for Aaron Holiday.
Number 15, Reed Sheppard.
Here's Ball. 17 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Sheppard. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Shepard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Down low, here's Şengün. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Huerter with it, picked up by Thompson. And here's Huerter. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Ball with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now here's Dosunmu. Craig with it. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Eason. Now Şengün. He's got 9. His shot by Thompson, no good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Ball penetrating. No good with the layup.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Thompson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bulls making a change here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Now here's Herter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Herter's got 4 this quarter. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The Bulls leading by 4 to the middle. Here's Smith. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator, by no means a ball stopper.
Chicago making a switch here, but teams checked in. RJ for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in game. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
Now, here's Şengün. Count that one. Şengün's got 11 points.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Herter kicks the ball. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Rockets trail by 6. Here's VanVleet. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
For 3.
Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against VanVleet. Ball with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Now Whitmore takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to the right wing. The team with the bucket. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Rockets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Whitmore misses the baby hook. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside, Ball. And that one is good. He's got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 5. Inside. To stop the run. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got 5 now.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Vassell, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Coby White in for Ball.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Vassell against Green. Landale pass to Green. Eason, the screen. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Green.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Vassell finds Williams.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Rockets trail by 12. Whitmore with it. 5 points in the game. And there's the drive. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green from deep. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Now here's White. He has 7. It's Vassell on the wing. Guarded by Green. And yes, it's good. And it's 9 points for Coby White.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game so far. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Van Vliet finds Eason. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Eason. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Shoots over Vassell. Williams with the block. 4-on-3 break. Out to White. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 11 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Green. Launches a 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Now here's White. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. White with another miss. And there is the whistle. That goes on Coby White. That is his first foul of the game. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And Smith subbed in for Tari Eason. Now here's Green. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
.115 left in the first half of basketball. Here's White. Sweet little floater. He's got 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Pass to Dosunmu. White against Van Vliet. Right side, White. 5 on the clock from the arc. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Vassell grabs the board. Over in the corner, Williams for the 3. No good on the shot. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Bulls on top, up 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Vooch, outstanding offense, unselfish play. What are you seeing on that end of the floor?
We're playing with a lot of energy offensively, moving the ball, getting from one action to the other. A lot of different guys scoring. We're getting a lot of good looks, but our defense hasn't been nowhere near the level it needs to be. You know, they're a team that can really score, so we're going to have to pick it up on that end.
And we'll see how it develops, Vooch. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime.